Somebody commented on my TikTok not long ago, well, a little while ago actually, and they said this guy, talking about me, is trying to make all of us betas. Now, I don't know exactly what that means, but what I think it means is that he was really alluding to the idea that college is not necessary, nor is it important in this day and age. And his advice was to, instead of go to college, start a business. Man, oh man, we're going to talk a little bit about that today. This is Jordan Green-Ellis. Welcome to All About the Money.
Jordan Green-Ellis.
Jordan Green-Ellis.
Mr. Jordan Green-Ellis.
Mr. Green-Ellis.
Jordan Green-Ellis.
I know you may not feel like it, but your feelings are temporary, and sometimes they may not be telling you the truth about who you are. In fact, most times they aren't telling you the truth about who you are. You may feel like you come from the wrong side of the tracks or the wrong neighborhood, or maybe the unlikely it's okay. When I was in college, I couldn't afford books, but now I write books for college students. All right, y'all. This is the number one reason why college is not a scam. College is not a scam, as I've said before, and I'll continue to say it again. It's not a scam. It is probably one of the greatest. It's probably one of the greatest tools that you can use to establish yourself financially. However, you got to do it right. I know one of the reasons why people most believe that college is a scam is because it's so expensive. And it's not even that it's expensive, because people buy expensive stuff all the time. It's just that the people that buy expensive things don't have the money to buy it. Okay, so they borrow and they use other people's money, and they don't know how to invest, and they don't know how to use it wisely, and they don't pay it back, and they find themselves in an even deeper hole. And that's exactly what happens with college. We are told to go to college, not given the right information. We're not told exactly how to pay, what the stipulations are, where to find the money. We're not told how to make an informed decision on how and where to get a degree from. That's why most people think it's a scam. Okay, it's not a scam, but you got to get the right information, y'all. I can't stress this enough. Now I want to speak to this idea of starting a business as opposed to going to college. Sure, success can happen to and for anyone. Yes, your business can be the next Apple. Your business can be the next Walmart. Your business can be the next Chick-fil-A. It very much so can be, right? But it's not likely. And I'm just giving you the facts. I'm not trying to deter you or discourage you. I'm just giving you the facts. It's not likely to happen. I'm not saying that unlikely things can't happen. They absolutely can. I'm not telling you to live a life that's mediocre to what you've envisioned. I'm not telling you to live a life that's subpar than what you believe you're supposed to live. That's not what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is that it's not likely. And so that because the odds are not in your favor, it is wise for you to establish yourself with something that is proven to systemically work for you, rather for other people just like you first starting off. It's wiser. It's a better decision for you to get a foundation under you and then start building your house. That's simply what I'm trying to say. Starting a business without any foundation, let's say specific, this is all about the money, particularly finances. Starting a business without any money is the quickest way to drive yourself into a pit. It's the quickest way. People will tell you to start a business. The first question that anybody who could potentially buy from you or hire you is going to ask you, why are you or how are you qualified to do this service? That's the first thing that you're going to need to prove yourself. And so you're not going to ever get away from the idea of proving yourself to an individual, whether it's through a college degree or through your reputation. It's going to take time for you to build that reputation anyway. And so it's wiser for you to get, it's wiser for you to have the opportunity. It's wiser for you, rather, I should say, to have the credentials that can afford you financial stability first and then pursue your dreams. It doesn't always happen like that. It doesn't always have to happen like that. But I'm just saying it's wiser. It's the best decision. I don't know who can really argue that. If you want to argue, let's argue. Okay, we can argue in the comments. But it's a wiser decision for you. Okay. Second thing, when you say you want to start a business, you want people to buy from you, you want people to hire you, you're gifted, you're talented. They're not only going to say what qualifies you, like where are your skills, why should I give you my money, but how can you get even, okay, how are they going to know about you? How are the people that you would potentially serve, how are they even going to know that you have this product or service? The answer is marketing. Okay, great. How are you going to market? Well, I'm going to post on social media. Okay, great. Great start. Okay, you're going to post on social media, and then what? Do you realize that social media apps are free? Yet they're billion-dollar companies. How do you think they become that? It's because they charge people for advertising. That's why Facebook ads are such a thing. You know how like you'll look up on Google a pair of Nike shoes, and then 5 minutes later you're scrolling on Instagram and you see Nike ads, sweatsuits, tech suits, dunks, whatever, right? You start seeing it. It's because the social media networks have manipulated the algorithm in such a way so that those advertisers, or so that those businesses who are paying the social media apps to show their products and services. And what does that require? It requires money. Oh yeah, you don't have any because you just graduated from high school. Your mama ain't got no money. You ain't never had a real job before. Oh, and you don't have a degree. That's why starting a business before getting a degree or any sort of foundation, and that's not just traditional college, because we seem to think that college is only a 2 and 4 year institution. No, colleges are institutions of higher learning, especially vocational and trade schools. That's why they're called technical and trade colleges. It's not the 13th grade. It's not trade school alone. It's college. It's the college experience. It's an institution of higher learning, including vocations, okay? So I want you to throw those notions out the window, okay? There is not a lesser college option. It's college. The sole purpose of getting a degree, a certification, credentials, an apprenticeship is so that you can be qualified to do this particular thing, so that you can increase your probability of obtaining financial stability by having predictable and consistent income. The very best option for you outside of high school is to go to college. Hands down. I'll argue with anybody. Hands down. It is the best option. Now, again, if you don't understand what I mean when I say college, this ain't like I'm not making up my own definition. I'm not trying to create my own system of belief. This is just what it is. Okay? This is just what it is. Having a college degree is far better, or its equivalent, for those that don't understand what I mean. Go back and watch the video. Having a college degree is a far better option than trying to have to build your own reputation first starting out. Well, Jordan, don't you have to build your reputation when you get to college and after you get the degree? Yes, but having the degree is going to get you in the door. Not having the degree is going to leave you outside. Having the degree is going to be a key to unlock the door. Not having the degree, not having the credentials, not having something on your resume that says, I should even give you the time of day, that says that you're even a potential person to do this job or this service for me, is going to afford you the ability to get in the door. Yes, you still have to prove yourself. These hard skills get you in the door. And so getting a college degree is, for the vast majority of people, the absolute best option post high school, even if you do have learning disabilities. And when I say learning disabilities, I'm not saying that with a negative connotation or to be derogatory. Some people actually do have learning disabilities, but do you know that on the college campus that you pay for, there are accommodations already in place for your learning disabilities? Oh yeah, and there are scholarship funds for it too. And so what I'm getting to is that this is probably the best option for everybody who watches this video. Even if your mama and your daddy got a successful business, or if they're rich and are big investors, it's the best option. You want to know why? Because they got money. You don't. Now, okay. Here's the argument. The argument is, well, the big name schools. You don't have to go to a big name school. If you got cancer and you go to a doctor's office, I'm pretty sure you're not going to ask them where they went to school. You're going to say, hey, how do we fix this? That's all that matters. That's what you want to know, and that's what people want to know. Nothing wrong with the big name schools, but they are not the end-all be-all. There are over 4,000 institutions of higher learning in America alone. You can find one that fits your budget. You can find one that will put you on a path to financial stability. Whoa, Jordan, I don't know exactly what I want to do. Okay, I'm going off on a rant today, okay? I don't know exactly what I want to do. One day I want to be a biologist. Another day I want to be a teacher. Another day I want to be an accountant. Okay, pick something. And if you want to do something different later on, do something different later on. Life is long and it's for living. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Life is long, y'all, and it's for living. But you have to have a strong start in order to increase your probability of long-term success. Go back a couple of episodes of All About the Money where I talked about the cost of living exercise. Okay? Envision the life that you want to live, the lifestyle you want to live, where you want to live, how you want to live, what apparatus you want to live in. Do you want to live in a mobile home? Nothing wrong with mobile homes. Do you want to live in a single family home, a condo, an apartment? Do you want to rent? Do you want to own? Do you want to drive a car? Do you want to commute through public transportation? Do you want to bike to work? Like, do you want to live in a big city? Do you want to live in a small town? I want you to envision the life that you desire to live and then work backwards. How much does it cost to live this desired lifestyle? Working with a family who's about to go to college, and the mom shared with me her experience in choosing her career in accounting. And she originally shared with me that she didn't want to be an accountant, but when she looked up, she wanted to originally be a social worker, but when she looked up the median salary, she said, yeah, this is not going to fit the type of lifestyle that I want to live. So she changed her major, okay? You can't do this if you're not on a college campus. You can't do this, okay? You can't do this unless you have the credentials to do so, the experience to do so. At the dentist office not long ago, my dental hygienist, who is qualified, who has the degree work, did not originally, rather her undergraduate degree is not as a dental hygienist or on that path. It's in HR. And she worked in HR for a while and she wanted to do something different. So she went back to school and she did it all over again. I just want us to use, our critical thinking skills in this regard. Starting a business is the worst thing that anybody with no money can do as opposed to getting a college degree. It's the worst thing that you could do. Yes, you're gifted, you're skilled, you're talented. Go to college, do what you're good at, and let your reputation grow. Get the degree, start working, stack your bread, and all the while you've been building your reputation as an artist. And you know what's going to happen? You're not going to have to worry about your lights being cut off once you graduate and you're on your own full time. But you also would have built your reputation so that people begin to know you for this particular thing. You know what's going to happen when those different opportunities come, that people that you were in college with are connected to. They're going to say, hey, Jordan, I got this opportunity down here in Savannah, Georgia. Would you mind coming and speaking to this group of students? Hey, Jordan, I got this opportunity in California. Would you mind coming and empowering and giving this information? That's how it happens. And here we go. I hear you saying, oh, that's the safe route. Ain't nothing safe about it. There's still very much so risk involved, because you can put your blood, sweat, and tears into a thing, into a gift, into a dream that you have, and it can amount to nothing for a very long time. And when I say amount to nothing, I mean it may take a long time for it to really take off. That's generally how things happen. Look up when people started to know who Sam Walton is. Look up when Colonel Sanders started Kentucky Fried Chicken. Look up how many times it took for the light bulb to be created. Significant progress, significant goals take significant time. The problem is, the reason why people call college a scam and they think that starting a business is better because they see the glitz and the glamour of people who have $1 million businesses and six-figure earners, not knowing that most of them jokers are lying. Because only 33% of the American population earn over six figures a year. But if you go on Instagram, everybody talking about how much money they're making. And so they see the potential of what a business can bring them, not knowing the trajectory or the path that it takes to get to that point. And I'm not saying that it can't happen. It absolutely can happen. But it's not likely. And when it does happen, it takes usually a long time. You'll have a much better quality of life working on and building your dreams if you don't have to worry about your lights being cut off and your belly being empty. If you do college the right way, that is with little to no student loan debt, which you can. I've already proven that to you. I've worked with numerous families just like yours. If you do college the right way, that's with little to no student loan debt, this can be the quickest path to financial stability and, in turn, generational wealth. Imagine this. You get a college degree with no debt. You get an opportunity to get a job for $50,000 a year. Let's say $30,000 a year. And you have no debt. You have no debt. You got you a car, it's paid off. You just have to pay for your monthly expenses, your groceries, your rent, whatever, right? You have those expenses, and then you have some cushion in your income that you can use to invest, to grow, as well as even invest in your craft if that's your thing. If you want to start a business, okay? So don't believe the hype. Here's the point of this video, and I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face. College is the best decision for you post high school. I don't care who you are. Parents, college is the best decision for your child post high school. And just for all intents and purposes, when I say college, I mean college experience. College experience in Jordan Green-Ellis' definition equals an opportunity that gives you a credential or that proves you over a period of time so that you can, in turn, obtain a job, a career, an opportunity to earn predictable and consistent income. Thanks for tuning in to a brand new episode of All About the Money with Jordan Green-Ellis. If you haven't already done so, do me a favor and do yourself and your financial future a favor and hit that subscribe button below, y'all. Next week, we're going into another topic here on All About the Money. I'm signing out, but I'll see you soon.